Gather around, everybody, because I've got some excellent news. You do not have to be a scientist to be better at science than a computer whose job it is to do science. You, yes you, are better at recognizing spatial relationships than computer programs whose job it is to recognize spatial relationships. Congratulations! And you know who's even better than normal people at this stuff? Video gamers. Case in point, there's this organization called Foldit that puts gamers to work figuring out how proteins fold up into their most stable and most useful states. And so the organization Foldit figured out that the best solution to this problem was to turn protein folding into a video game. Foldit is specifically looking at the proteins in disease-causing organisms like viruses and bacteria, because in order to stop a protein, you have to know how it works, and you have to have its structure before you can know how it works. In the video game, gamers play competitively to see who can fold the protein into the most stable state, and they're kicking ass at it. So for instance, there's this AIDS-related enzyme that scientists have been trying to figure out the structure of for about a decade. When all the normal computational methods for unlocking the structure of the enzyme failed, they gave it to Foldit gamers to figure out. And it took them about 3 weeks to figure it out. Scientists have since been able to completely determine the structure of the protein, and they now think that they understand enough about it to actually start developing drugs to turn it off. In the meantime, the paper that was published describing these findings listed the scientists and the gamers as co-authors, and that's pretty freaking cool. Humanity, for all of my hours and hours of video game playing, I say to you, you're welcome.